started right now.
Intelligence community, I'd like to offer you and your family our sincerest apologies. The Carter name has always been synonymous with service and trust. Today,
Carter's back.
Right. We begin to
welcome back, Carter.
That is owed to you.
Oh.
Thank you, Senator. I've been waiting to hear those words for a long time.
Sam continuing to do good things as Captain America.
There may be an opening in your old division. Is that something you'd be interested in?
It would be my
honor. Oh, okay.
Welcome home, Agent Carter.
Welcome home, Agent Carter. Nice. Way to go, Sam. Way to bring her home. But how dangerous is she now, though? Look.
Start lining up our buyers. Super soldiers might be off the menu, but we're about to have full access to government secrets, prototype weapons, you name it.
Man, come on, Sharon. Oh, this girl right here, man. Come on, Sharon. All right, guys. So really, really excellent episode right there. I obviously really enjoyed that. It had some really good moments. We got some closure on all of the loose storylines that the series had built up over these past 6 episodes. Obviously, we started out with the Flag Smashers infiltrating this vote with the CRC. I hope I got that acronym right. And then, of course, we already have Sam and Bucky fully involved and trying to stop these guys. And we get a full-on action-packed finale here that just ran consistently through all the way through to tying up all of the loose ends that were, again, built up over the past 6 episodes. So, again, a very, very enjoyable finale. Again, very action-packed. I do really like the suit on Sam. The only thing removed from the suit is the neck portion of the suit that goes around the ears and around the back of the head. The goggles are fine. He can keep the goggles. I would just lose the neck piece. And, of course, the rest of the outfit is really, really nice. It seems a little bulky, too, towards the bottom, but, I mean, it still looks good. The wings are obviously awesome. The movement of the wings, how they move forward, how they can move back and stab into the ground so he can kind of supplant himself in the ground. So he really doesn't need any kind of super soldier serum. The wings offer him some really, really good options and when he's battling these overpowered superpower individuals, because the wings themselves offer a lot of options. And then, of course, he has a very nice combination with the jetpack and the shield itself as weapons. So, and that's what I really like about this version of Captain America, because he's using a combination of the wings, the shield, and the jetpack as weapons against foes that may be a little bit stronger than him. So I really, really like that. And you have a Captain America who's not souped up on super soldier serum, which is really, really cool. And then, of course, we got John Walker back. And, you know, I know there's been this thing where you have some fans who dislike John Walker. I can't really say that I ever really disliked John Walker. I kind of felt for him. I felt the pressure that he was under to fill the shoes of Captain America. As a matter of fact, it's the same pressure that Sam succumbed to when he gave up the shield and the shield was handed over to John Walker. So I kind of understand what he went through. However, lying to Lamar's family, I think was obviously not cool. And then murdering that super soldier, obviously, or the flag smasher, obviously was not in code with being Captain America. But I think now as U.S. agent, in the black suit, the black uniform from the comics, which is really cool. I think you have more of an edgier style of Captain America alongside the version of Captain America that Sam is now. So that's really, really cool. And again, I really like that. And then, of course, we have Val, who is actually going to be over John Walker. And I'm sure she's going to have him on a lot of secret missions, underground stuff, some really, really deep down, dirty stuff that John's probably going to be involved in. So it wouldn't surprise me if they announce a U.S. Agent series, or if John himself is going to be a big part of this series going forward, which will now be Captain America and the Winter Soldier, which I thought was a nice touch at the end of the episode as well, guys. So really, really good stuff. I really enjoyed that. Sharon Carter, obviously, as we saw there in the post-credit scene, she's got her citizenship back. Not only that, but she's also going to take up her old office, which is going to give her access to a lot of government secrets. And of course, obviously, as you can see, as she's leaving the meeting, she's going to use that to her advantage as the power broker. So Sharon Carter has now turned into this really deep gray style character for this series. You don't know which side she's going to be playing, and I think that's going to be really good for the series itself, and it'll be nice to see her involvement in the series going forward. So that is some really, really cool stuff. And then, of course, in regards to Bucky, as we saw with Bucky, we got a lot of closure with Bucky. Bucky was able to tell Yuri about his son and the circumstances of his death. I really feel like, and I really like that storyline for Bucky, and obviously it adds more depth to the character going forward. I have to say, it's almost as if they kind of rushed that part in, like they had to, that we knew it was something that was coming, and so they had to have this moment, and it just really, it was a very deep moment, and I really enjoyed that moment a lot. But it seemed a bit rushed, like it was, that was one part of the storyline that they had to cover, and they covered it in a quick scene, and it was done. But I still enjoyed it. It adds great depth to the character, and obviously gives closure to Yuri, which is some really good stuff, and closure for Bucky as well. And then obviously along the lines of closure, we get closure with Isaiah Bradley, which I thought was really, really great. Very emotional for me as a black man. This series definitely dealt with race, but not only that, but race as it pertains to blacks here in America, and our confliction with America and representing America. But I like what Sam said when he was talking to Isaiah Bradley. It's a lot of black Americans who fought for this country and did things for this country. Obviously, Isaiah Bradley's story is a fictional story, but it is drawn from realistic stories of black men who fought and suffered, all in the name of this particular country. And now to have a black Captain America as a representation of America. And I think, as you can see, Sam has already done some really good things with his mantle of being Captain America. He's gotten Sharon Carter back, and then he had the display done for Isaiah Bradley, standing right there next to Captain America in that Hall of Honor. So I thoroughly enjoyed that particular scene with Isaiah Bradley and the closure that we got there with Isaiah Bradley. A very emotional scene, and I thought probably was the best part of this particular episode, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and score this episode, and I'm going to give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. I think it gave us a lot of the action that some of the fans have been looking for out of a Marvel series, but it's very clear, at least in the first two Marvel series that we've gotten here on Disney Plus, that they're using this to develop their characters a little bit more, and I think they're going to save the majority of the action for the feature films, where more of that type of presentation would be warranted in a 2-hour compact film, as opposed to a television series where you can expand on these particular characters and broaden them out and draw your fan base to feel for these characters when they're put in these action-packed scenes and near-death experiences that I'm sure a lot of our characters are going to have to deal with going forward in the MCU. So I thoroughly enjoyed this particular episode and the series as a whole, guys. So again, I scored this a 9.5 out of 10. So really, really good stuff, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this series and this particular episode. I could understand if some people felt like this series finale was a little bit lackluster. It wouldn't surprise me if there were some people out there who felt like that. I personally don't feel that way. I think it did provide enough action. I think it did provide enough closure to all of the open storylines that we got over these past 6 episodes. I guess the other thing that I would probably say that's negative about this particular series is I wish there were more episodes besides just the 6 episodes that we got. I would like to see these series broaden out to maybe 20-something episodes. Even for The Mandalorian, I think only had about 9 episodes the past 2 seasons. We haven't gotten 20 episodes out of any of these series as of yet. But going forward, I would like to see these series expanded out a little bit more, and perhaps we can get a couple of more episodes per season besides the 6 that we got here. I believe the 9 that we got with WandaVision, and again with the Mandalorian. I think there were probably about 9 or 10 episodes per the 2 seasons of the Mandalorian. So if there were any negatives in regards to this particular series and the series that we've received thus far on the Disney Plus streaming service, I would say that the series themselves are just a bit short, and I'd like to see those expanded out a little bit more. The 1-hour episode runtime on the last couple of episodes was fairly nice. I did enjoy that as a fan. I think that's really cool, and I would like to see that format kind of hold up. However, I'm not mad at the 40-minute runtime episode. 30 minutes is okay. Again, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this episode, guys. And of course, I will be doing reactions to the Bad Batch series that will be coming up here in May. May the 4th is going to be the first episode, and then I believe that following Friday, we're going to get our second episode of the Bad Batch. So you can expect to see those reactions on the 4th, and I believe the 6th or 7th of May. I'm not sure what Friday's date is, but you can definitely look forward to those reactions being up on the channel. I believe we have a 1-week break time between this series and the Bad Batch series, so there won't be any reaction next week. However, there will be a couple of toy reviews for my action figure collectors out there who come to the channel for those particular videos. You can look forward to my Mandalorian and Grogu Hot Toys 1/6 scale action figure review. Will be going up on the channel this weekend. I also have Ventress in the Black Series line 6-inch coming in. She should be in this Saturday, so I'll have that review up on the channel sometime next week. I want to thank you guys very much for checking out this reaction. And again, guys, if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel so you can check out all of my reactions to all of the upcoming shows going forward. We also have the Loki series that will be coming up on the Disney Plus channel as well. I'll also be doing reactions to that show as well, guys. So again, guys, I want to thank you very much for checking out the channel, and also please hit that like button. It does help the channel and helps to get exposure on these videos, guys. So I want to thank you very much again, guys, and please come check me out when we have our next reaction on May the 4th, guys.